Matty, Collingwood are in pretty good form, coming off a good win against St Kilda. What are the keys to matching it with them?
Oh, well, I think that against St Kilda, their best three players played well. So the moment Cloak's clanking them and gets his confidence up, he and Hooker are going to have a magnificent battle if Hooker goes to him. Otherwise, it could be a Hurley matchup. But I think Swan, Pendlebury got their hands on the ball, and they just sort of generate so much for Jared Blair and the outside runners of Collingwood. So I think it obviously all starts in the midfield. Not getting the supply down to Cloak and Jesse White that well. I think Jamie Allett's a real danger for Collingwood. So whether it's Bagley or a Hibberd, I think that's also going to be a great matchup. So I think there's matchups all over the ground. They're going to be fantastic to watch. But I think it all starts in the centre of the ground. And Collingwood had 77 inside 50s last week. So you just can't allow them that supply.
What's it going to be like for these players playing on the big stage on Anzac Day?
There's no doubt it's different because preparation has to change because of all the pre-game, obviously not festivities, but to commemorate the Anzacs and the history of our country. So you're warming up, at different times. So you have to be adaptable. You have to be willing to change. Some players sometimes are so very fickle for what sort of preparation they like. So you've got to be adaptable. A big crowd, the noise. I touched on earlier in the week that it's worth probably 4 home and away games. The intensity, the pressure. And it's like the Carlton game of last week that doesn't matter where a team is on the ladder, anything can happen on this day.
And over the course of a season, how important is it for clubs to have depth in their playing list? I mean, we've seen so many clubs suffer injuries already this year.
Hawthorn last year showed that they had the best depth in the competition. They lost their coach at one stage, lost Gibson, Mitchell, Rioli, Lake, and through suspension they're still able to get the job done, win games of football. I think last week wasn't pretty from Essendon, but still you're not going to win pretty every week. So whether it's Dempsey, Jackson Merritt, Ham's got best on ground, Tate Pearce kicked 3 goals. You just need, I reckon, up to 28 players that are good enough to play AFL football. So there's nothing wrong. You'd love for Adam Cooney to be playing, but unfortunately injuries happen, and it's going to be a true test for how far Essendon have come over the last 2 or 3 years to see who can come in and play a role for the club.
All right, Lloydie, we'll look forward to speaking about how it all went early next week.
Fantastic, thanks.